let's look and see if we have any more questions now on our social media
We
board.
actually have another English question, which says, can you please give me some examples of personification?
I can. So personification is a literary device, and it basically means to give an inanimate object human-like qualities. So if you can see my computer screen, I've given you basically 3 different examples here. I'll see if I can make them bigger. So again, we are just, like I said, giving inanimate objects human-like qualities. So a chair does not have feelings, is not a person, is inanimate. But if you are having a hard time with your chair, this is something I often hear in class, my chair hates me. This chair hates me. The chair is totally incapable of any emotion, so this would be personification. And often personification is used by writers to kind of make something more intriguing, or it's often used by like children's books writers because a lot of times kids have an easier time identifying with something like an animal than they would with another person. So to teach lessons and things like that, we often give inanimate objects some voices or emotions. Also, you know, if you're having a hard time with your vehicle, you might say, my car has a mind of her own. A lot of times vehicles are referred to as females, and so if you not only say that it has a mind, which it doesn't, but also give it a pronoun, a female pronoun, then you definitely have some personification going on there. And then also, the third one there is using clouds, saying the clouds are threatening my parade. You may have heard, you know, kind of the saying, you know, don't rain on my parade. I was kind of going with that here, but the clouds have no desire to either let you have a good day or have a bad day. They're just going to do what they, you know, are going to do. And so if you were to say that the clouds are doing something to you on purpose, that would be personification. So it's a pretty easy one to remember because it has that word person in it. So if you're giving anything that is inanimate and has no, you know, human emotions or feelings, giving that some of those person-like qualities, that's personification. And that's that.
I have a question on that one. You mentioned animals. Would it be considered personification if it were animals?
It is. Like there's George Orwell's book, Animal Farm. All of the animals talk and form a government and do all of that. And so even just like something like Winnie the Pooh or something like that, because animals can't talk, even if it's a parrot. And there are some thoughts, you know, with like monkeys or dogs that like they do have these emotions, they do feel things.
That's what I was going to say. My dog definitely has a personality.
Totally. There is that personality, but to say, you know, like this dog hates blondes, you know, I mean, it may or may not, but it probably doesn't have like a deep-seated, you know, emotion towards something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.